Sean and I were brainstorming one day, and we were talking about the best bicycle we can build.
What's the simplest thing that you can put pedals and two wheels on?
Something that can get the job done, getting us from point A to point B, but yet be very small and compact, easy to use.
Really tried to start without too much of a preconceived notion as to what it would look like, and just focused on the drivetrain, saying I just need pedals to get the power out of my body, and I just need wheels to make it efficient.
You feel more connected to the ride. I think the way that you turn naturally on a standing bike, versus a traditional bicycle, you feel like you have a little bit more control. It's a lot more of a dynamic experience, and it's a lot of fun.
So yeah, big feature, there's no seat, and that's part of what keeps this a slim package.
Our cadence is a little lower, so it's more like walking, jogging, or like a soft run.
The heart and soul of the bike is lightweight, compact solution that's easy to use, affordable, and can get you from point A to point B effectively using multiple modes of transportation.
For me, it's really a question of mobility and having something that you can keep safe very easily.
It's just a really convenient, small package. Our original vision was a bit different than it is today. We really didn't even know what we were going for. We were just experimenting in the beginning.
The first prototype, there were a lot of iterations of that prototype, and this is either going at it with a plasma cutter, taking it apart, putting on new handlebars, putting on new pedals, putting on different wheel diameters, changing the size of the fork.
If that didn't work, we tried something new, and we would just do this over and over again until we were satisfied.
And so it is a different posture because there is no saddle. We kind of move things around to make sure that you're comfortable being in the standing posture. It's not like we just took a bike and knocked the seat off and called it a day. We redesigned it.
The way it evolved and like the way we fold it and the way you use it, that all grew out of the development process and us experimenting. The gearing is specifically designed so that even though your cadence is slower, you can still go pretty quickly. So the wheels are much smaller than normal, and this is to get the package size down to the smallest size we possibly could. The pedals are a little bigger than average, and that helps you with some fatigue issues we found early on. The handlebars are very wide. We needed those for stability. That gives you more control over the bike.
The handlebar height is adjustable. Making adjustable handlebars ensures that riders of all heights and sizes can ride the bike safely and comfortably.
Originally, we thought that we needed more folds, and we looked at folding bikes in more detail, and we noticed that as you add more folds, the package may shrink in one direction, but it grows in another.
You just pull a quick release, just like you have on a seat post on a traditional bike, and there's only going to be one operation to get it from working to folded.
It is made of a lot of standard components, so it's very easy to service. A bike shop repairman's not going to be surprised by it.
Just by moving things around and dialing things in, we got to a good point.
Adjusting the geometry so you could ride it very comfortably. And every iteration it got much much easier, and to the point now where it's very easy to ride.
Making the bike a lightweight vehicle was very important to us from the beginning, and it's something that I think we've been very successful of making sure that has stayed that way through the development.
So we tried to incorporate every feature we could to make it as fast as possible, and it is very comparable to many regular bikes.
Feels a lot like riding a bike. If you have experience riding a bike, most people can get started without too much trouble.
We wanted to make sure that the second someone gets on the Occam cycle, it's a great time and they're comfortable doing it.
The Occam cycle is exactly what we wanted. It may not look exactly like we originally thought, but through the development process, we've made even better decisions than we initially expected. We're very happy with where it is today.
It's very simple. It's meant for getting you from point A to point B. It's the last mile problem if you're getting off a bus, getting off a train. It's nice to have something that you can bring into a small apartment, fit under your desk at work. It's really just opening up your options.
We've been able to come up with a solution to a problem that we saw, and we haven't really compromised on anything. We've been able to make a bicycle that is lightweight, easy to use, you can bring with you anywhere, affordably, easily, efficiently, and it's a lot of fun to ride.